You coming? Good boy. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the southeast corner of Snowdonia National Park. We're here in Wales to have a little holiday to disconnect from the world. Unfortunately, we found out when we came here there is very good Wi-Fi, so that's not happening. But we are going on a little bit of an adventure today. We'll get to go on a little railway. Stop it. And tomorrow we might go to the local dam, have a wander around. Other than that, we're just going to chill, hang out in the wilderness for a bit. Nugget's going to bark at some sheep. And I'm going to go get some B-roll of this place to show you guys, which I'll put in the video right now.
Nestled in a valley in the southeastern corner of Snowdonia National Park is Tai Nan Gwenin. This cottage has a hot tub, an outdoor seating area and a barbecue. The bed is nice and comfy with a little bit of storage space underneath, and here we have a small dining area. There's a log burner for the cold weather, which we didn't need, but most importantly it was dog friendly. Look how happy Nugget is to be here. A small kitchen provided everything we needed. And this bathroom was squeaky clean and the shower was amazing. The neighbours were quiet and the views spectacular. I couldn't resist taking a sneaky little time lapse.
Nugget, are you doing okay? You still got spider webs in your ears, boy.
We decided to drive over the mountain pass to the little railway station, the views being amazing on the way.
So we've come to the Bala Lake Railway Heritage Centre. It's free, you can just turn up, go in, read all the signs. So we're going to ride the train in a little bit, but we have about 20 minutes to spare before we have to check in, so we thought we'd come check this out. And look at all the cool trains. This is the name of where we are. Don't ask me to pronounce it. Are you allowed to climb in there? I am over 100 years old. Please be gentle with my controls. That's so cool. What one is this? Triassic. 1911. Oh, it's pretty cool. Some little narrow gauge trains. What'd you think?
Cool.
Yeah, good for spending a couple of minutes while you wait for the train. We've just heard the train horn. It's about to get into the station, so let's see if we can catch it coming in. Here comes the train. Nuggie, you excited about the train? No, not at all. Awesome. It's so cute. Wow. We're on the train. We're going, Nuggie. Oh, we're moving. Bye.
The Bala Lake Railway is a narrow gauge railway which has been built on a section of former standard gauge Great Western Railway on the Ruabon to Barmouth route, which originally opened in August 1868. The rebirth of the line as a narrow gauge railway came when the local engineer George Barnes saw the potential of the lakeside section for both local and tourist traffic. The new company, Bala Lake Railway Limited, began operation in 1972. Our trip today cost £33 for 2 adults and 1 dog for a return ticket. The trains were on multiple times of the day, with the frequency depending on the time of year. They also run special events throughout the year. We were 1 day too early to go on the barbecue specials train. Talk about devastating.
Let's get off. Oh, and that's us off the train. It was a fun little way to spend an hour. 2 and we're back from Bala. Right, so that was the train. Is it worth £33 return for 2 adults and 1 dog? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
No, if it was like 20 something, I would have said, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it was fine. There was some nice views, but it was far too hot. Would not recommend going on it if it's above 20 degrees probably. Anything other than that, it should be fine. So now we're going back to the car, making sure Nugget has some water. And then we're going to take the long way home because someone is scared to take the mountain pass again. It's not me. Well, we have made it back to where we are staying. Didn't show you the absolute trek to get up there. So quite a bit of a hike all the way up here. Thank goodness we brought backpacks instead of suitcases. Does not look as steep on the camera, but believe me, it is steep. Look at the size of these steps. Then we go downhill for a bit and then back uphill again. At least there's a bit of a handrail here. And then the last bit. All right, oh, there we go. And I made it. Let's close the gate and settle in for the night, I think. Everything's still where we left it?
Yeah.
It's warm. I think we might be outside this evening. It is another beautiful morning here in the place that we're in, and Nugget has decided that he wants to bark at the sheep. Last night we stayed up to watch the perceived meteor shower, and I saw quite a few actually. It was about 6 or 7. We stayed up until just after midnight and then we went to bed, and so we're both quite tired. It's quite a late start today. Spent most of the night sitting on this little chair here, staring up at the sky. It was actually really, really clear, just this whole patch of sky here. And I took some astrophotography shots, which were quite nice. I'll put them in the video if they turned out well. Morning.
Morning. Hear that?
Bit of fly swapping.
We decided to leave for Lake Vyrnwy at about 1:30 p.m. so we could hike to the nearby waterfall. Unfortunately, as it would turn out, most things would be closed by the time we got back.
Alright, we've just gotten to the trailhead for the waterfall that's nearby. I can't pronounce it, so I'm going to put it on the screen. We're going to take a little walk now. It's about 2.7 kilometers round trip. Probably take us about an hour maybe, if we take a handy. Probably less actually. Depends how long we spend at the waterfall itself. Ooh, we get to go over a cute bridge, I think. Or do we? Or do we go this way? We can see the waterfall in the distance. Still have a little bit to go, but it's not that far. We did just walk a bit uphill though. Holding up okay, my love?
Yeah.
Hi sheep. Hello other sheep. Oh, you got a bit of shade in there under that, haven't you? Crossing the cutest little bridge. There are the boys. Passing a little river. Wow. Alright, better catch up. Well, we finally found a bit of shade. It's warm. It's very warm today. Probably too warm for this. Maybe my vlogs just need to be a chronicle of Nugget adventures. That is beautiful. Wow. That was the waterfall. There was a ton of people around and I didn't fancy walking all the way up to the waterfall, so we're heading back the other path along the loop, and we'll be back at the car in what, another 15-20 minutes maybe. Nice panorama, yeah. Oh, that's a nice picture actually. Will he attack the sheep? You thinking about it? No, you don't care. You got places to be. When we booked our cabin initially, I was looking at visiting this waterfall. I saw that there was like a mountain pass. It was like 15 minutes drive away. They had some pretty bad storms over the winter, and I'm just looking at the absolute destruction. Like it's really hard to see maybe, but it's completely blocked. Trees are down all over the road. So yeah, seems completely valid that we couldn't go that way.
We decided to stop at Lake Vyrnwy Dam on the way home, hoping to grab a coffee from Artisan's coffee shop and check out the chocolate cabin. Unfortunately, Artisan's had already closed for the day, and the chocolate cabin didn't even open on Wednesdays. This dam was constructed in the 1880s to supply Liverpool with fresh water. The dam was the first large stone-built dam in the UK, and the construction resulted in the flooding in the village of Llanwydyn. A new village was constructed about 2 miles southeast of the original.
Well guys, that was the end of our adventure in Wales. We had such a wonderful time, but honestly it was so bloody warm that after we got back from that hike that day, we didn't do a single other thing. And I thought I'd save you from the drive back on the way home. Apart from a quick stopover on an aqueduct, we didn't stop anywhere else apart from grabbing some quick food on the way. That was it. We're back home now. We're so glad to have another couple of days off before going back to work. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.